Hello, everyone. My name is Jeong in Public Administration. Our group, including Deborah Spigner in Public Administration, and the Leonard Grayson Public Administration, and Kihwan Management, and Patrick McManimon Criminal Justice, and the Lihan Chu Indicom Digital. Our students Nadine James and Natalie Bernier will present on our project of reinventing reentry programs in New Jersey, and focusing on collaboration between public, nonprofit, and social enterprises. This project was conducted as part of our Foundation Faculty Research Grant and Faculty Seed Grant money. We appreciate the support. And then this is our flow of today. With this research question, we want to present how this collaborative network focusing on reentry population, returning citizens work with effectiveness and sustainability. We have sub-questions as follows. We follow the flow chart, how make it this model, consortium model works, increased that effectiveness sustainability, leading into stable employment and in the end reintegration of reentry population. And we had this lodging model and we try to incorporate this model into our project.
One of core parts of our reentry program is the certificate program for employment competencies. Through the certificate programs, the participants will develop 3 different levels of employment competencies, such as basic employability attitude, workplace competencies, and industry-specific competencies. From this slide, you can see some example skills in each category. Next. This slide illustrates when the training for each competence will happen.
This slide shows the key stakeholder groups who would be working in an interorganizational collaborative network. It's a multi-sectoral network made up of stakeholder groups from the not-for-profit sector, the criminal justice agencies, and other community groups. They will be working with a cyclical feedback loop to support the clients with the key competencies so that the clients could ultimately find the right employment to sustain them in their integration into the community.
Surveys were completed with agencies and organizations involved in the Union County Reentry Task Force. We presented a total of 40 questions. Responding agencies were local government departments, law enforcement agencies, social service and nonprofit agencies, healthcare providers, housing support services, and university-affiliated agencies. Most essential service we discovered was transitional housing at around 66%, followed by substance abuse treatment and job training programs. Some of the most significant challenges we found were insufficient funding for reentry agencies and the lack of collaboration among service providers. Next.
A total of 12 interviews were conducted with directors, managers, and officers of government and nonprofit agencies and returning citizens during the period of February through mid-March of 2019. The interview agencies are there. One of the more interesting findings from the returning citizens was that although the services they received from the consortium were excellent, there was very little advertising to them in prison, and most of the returning citizens found out about these services through word of mouth, through other persons who they were incarcerated with previously. Next.
Students, including myself, were from different programs and participated in book workshops, research on successful programs and why they were successful. And there was also a reentry simulation that reenacted what it was like for returning citizens coming home.
And as a research grant writing intern at the City of Elizabeth Reentry Program, I have worked with task force to help keep our research and notes organized with the groups that we're working with in this collaboration.
So through this project, we have been evaluating the network effectiveness and sustainability of this consortium model, and achieving and trying to achieve that goal of reintegration of returning citizens and then increasing that stable employments of our returning citizens. And these are the steps we are following, and we have grant submissions, and also we plan to present our research in the conferences and publish our research project. We'd like to thank you again for your attention. Also, we'd like to thank the university support and also continued support from our school, and also all students who are part of our project, and all our members of co-investigators for this project. Thank you for listening.